We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. New York have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Noah Syndergaard gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
Acuna digs in now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
First pitch, 7-11.
The 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Conforto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The second baseman, Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Syndergaard is sitting on 49 career pitching victories coming into this one, so potentially looking for number 50 here. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
One out, nobody on. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now, Chipper Jones reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. It's the Braves nothing. Mets coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Warren Spahn will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
In there, 1-2 now. and the screwball got him swinging. One gone. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Skied into very shallow right. Murphy's under it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the center fielder, Willie Mays.
Next up for New York, Willie Mays. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch on its way. Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. The next to bat for Atlanta, Eddie Matthews, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now here it comes. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2-0 count. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. 1 out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
Now at the plate, Fred McGriff, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in for the Braves, Dale Murphy. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That misses. 2-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next for the Mets, Mike Piazza. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
The catcher, Mike Piazza.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0.
That's Bolton.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 to Piazza.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here it comes.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Flowers has it, and the throw is there to record the first out. So coming to the plate, Pete Alonso. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Spahn is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
J.D. Davis the next at bat.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Batting set. The left fielder, Michael Conforto.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Oh, that's it.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Fouled off. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. And a full count now, 3-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The right fielder.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope.
Screwball. Too low, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Conforto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. It's 1-0 Mets. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And it's fouled away. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Striding into the box, Tyler Flowers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cespedes is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 21, Warren 5.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Warren Spahn. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. One and two now to the Braves pitcher.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And a sinker, cold strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So here's the Mets pitcher, Noah Syndergaard, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
Count for 2-1.
Softly hit toward the hole. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. From the stretch.
Nope. Ball 1. 1-1.
A little roller toward the hole. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The center fielder, number 24, Willie.
Stepping in, Willie Mays. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A ball and a strike now. Line towards center field. Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets leave one, but they lead it 1-0. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And now a pitch on the way.
Oh, that's just out.
The 1-0.
2-0. Count 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
There's a danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0 swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And strike three called as he gets a little help there. One away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Chipper Jones batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You might say that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike three. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Now the Atlanta #4 hitter, Eddie Matthews, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That evens it up 1-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Lays off 2-2 now. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Mike Piazza. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Acuna on the move. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
So here's Pete Alonso, just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the 2nd. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Nobody out, runner on first. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Stepping in now, J.D. Davis. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Over to Albies. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
Fred McGriff.
Now here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. McGriff is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
On the ground to third. Davis has got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Dale Murphy.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dale Murphy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Mays waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. 2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 3-2 one more time. Grounded down the third baseline. Davis grabs it cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next to hit is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Flowers, an opposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real, I want all the close ones.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
2-2.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
On the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Mets lead this one 1-0. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Noah Syndergaard. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Ball two now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Two out here and a runner at second. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. And that's outside. He lost him, ball four.
The batter, number 6.
Settling in now, Jeff McNeil. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Comes set. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Standing in now, Willie Mays. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. The 1-1.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
From the belt, the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves nothing. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Warren Spahn, will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, and that they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Grounded weakly toward third. Davis brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Seared down the first baseline. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
To the plate now, Ozzie Albies. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. On its way is pitch number 75. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
So now to the plate, Chipper Jones, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, 2 to the Hall of Famer Chipper Jones. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1-2.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Braves strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza. He singled his last time up.
Piazza.
First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
At the ball.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Two and two to the Mets catcher. Three and two now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Hit to first. Fielded by McGriff. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now batting, third baseman.
So stepping in, J.D. Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0.
The count's 1-1. Outside, that's the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on top 2-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eddie Matthews. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
In now, Fred McGriff. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Slow little roller to third. Davis has got it. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 3, Dale Murphy.
Digging in, Dale Murphy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two and 1 to the 2-time MVP Dale Murphy.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2-2.
The 2-2.
Got a full count.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Ready now, Marcell Ozuna. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. He's set and the pitch. Murphy's off and running. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 2-run shot to left center, home run number 5 on the year, as the Braves have come back to tie things up at 2 apiece.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Edwin Diaz will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Edwin Diaz. Now batting, catcher Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher Tyler Flowers as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. A bouncer to the left side. Not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Into the box, Michael Conforto. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Michael Conforto.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Cespedes will turn for second. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Shane Green will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ender Inciarte will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 11, Ender.
Wilson Ramos will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Ramos has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Here's the 1-0. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Throw gets him 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Jeff McNeil is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Murphy is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Mets out in front, 3-2. Seth Lugo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
Stepping into the box, Ender Inciarte. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Full count to Ender Inciarte. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. 1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 3-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Willie Mays.
Willie Mays.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Mike Piazza waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Murphy's under it. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, the catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Piazza has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
1 out, nobody on. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1 home. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Alonso.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, that's down. Hey!
The 1-1.
That's a ball.
Skied into straightaway right. Murphy's under it. And that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. John Franco comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Chipper Jones will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Digging in, Eddie Matthews. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center as they take the lead 4-3.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
In now, Fred McGriff.
The first baseman.
As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Wind up and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Hunter Strickland enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 60, Hunter Strickland.
At the plate now, Dale Murphy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Strickland playing here in his age 31 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Chipper Jones will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. 3 runs already home here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Ender Inciarte, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Inciarte, playing here in his age 29 season, normally patrols center field, but he's in left for this one. The 0-1 down the third baseline. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's now 5-3 Atlanta. Craig Kimbrell enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll give way to the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Count is 1-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Murphy is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Ready once again, Michael Conforto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now it's 2-0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Ball even at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Full count now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A ball and a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Down the left field line and deep. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Braves used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Shane Green earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Craig Kimbrell earns the save out of the bullpen, his 10th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Mets, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.